Dun, dun, dun. Let's hope this is the last take on this one. Hey, amigo. This is a thing called you. It's about you, you know. I felt like I couldn't love anyone after my ex, so I kept going back to a view before I knew who that was. You? When I could think was with her. All I could think was with her. To the past I'm tethered, in a loving fiction, sent only ever heart-throb depiction. Can't live in the state of mind, there from all the friction of lying, using unkind, that mess I can't rewind. My head and my heart knew you were a rare find. My love probably repels you, but casting spells is what you do, spelling. Welling, swear some of us fall prey to some kind of cursed voodoo. You knew. Never felt more like a little woman that needed saving, braving new waters where a single trust got me slaughtered. It's where I learned that this overwhelming love is a thing called eros. It's when you lose yourself to an entity that basically don't give a toss. And in some universal crosswire, you'll suffer a form of madness like a religious program, manifest demons to undress this messiah, undress this homo fantasies, living like in a passion gap. Like in that passion gap, shadows appear to corrupted people, shifting disease to tap me. You have to live in that vivid mind state, live it to understand it, believe it. I've got it mapped, see? And in it, lyrically unlock the keys. So unkind, unrefined they were, mate. And what I do have is me and corn dog cheese, and I live to sleep to dream of that cheesy dream, and I cream just to wake to tell myself it's not real. Not much more when everyone else around me suddenly becomes so selfish and flawed. With normal love I'm bored. Somehow it's all over. In knowing you woke up scored. The torment, I know it's over. The dream's over. Your hands around once throat, jugular, fading out mover and mover. Darkness pervades my life outside walls. Like nothing I could do for me is gonna bring that four-leaf clover. Corrupted program full of fools. Ever felt like security check could do? I even felt like the security in Dover. Hot damn borders, man. When I hit that wall, I hit that wall. There's nothing anyone living or dead could do to remove that darkness coming in perspective overload from the mess. There's nothing anybody can do to remove that darkness coming in perspective overload from the mess. Solitude, I remove myself from sight. A mind undressed is a fright. It's what happens when all you're attracted to is the light, and what you get presented with is why nothing is right, and demands of how I might right their wrongs. How I try to stand up, be someone to look at, spectacle strong, rap, sing, song, perform. What response? A switch up world? People appeared like opportunistic nonce. Society, the norm. Try weave into a story, spotting glory, create so much doubt that those looking to me sensing that power would now ignore me, fucking ignore me. In the face of hate, clawing at me, I could never be surer about one thing. Me, goodness, agility, ability to bounce back, though my feelings on the torture rack. And for the love I lack in you, I found what I can do, have the back of many artists fact. And in these strange states I've developed a kind of refined X-ray vision. Good egg, bad egg. In knowing skills mean I never have to beg. And it's 2019, so forget what I said about me not doing right by me. It be out of sight. Someday, no need to break a leg. I got wings, could bring one leg. Hop on peg leg, one eye and sing. What? And it stops. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I ain't even got it, but and sing. Yeah, the wires in Ireland are called cute. Some of the upper classes with their investments might want me on mute. And a Pied Piper couldn't lead them without a flute. And you're mine, I'll play you every day. Somehow, some reason it was supposed to be that way. I gave my love to my ex, but I knew she'd ruin me like an ancient, it's why I'm vexed. But I have the front row in Soho, and I have sitting behind you at the Queen's Head when you're waiting outside, you done know. Couple of lucky breaks in cars. Your theatre debut up north to show if you wanted anything, I'd go for you far. The time you said my flow was beautiful at the bar. But I'm not going to talk of the ends this time, star, not our ends, where all moments I saw you seemed so jaded and faded, not you, just jaded and faded after that time outside where you handed a piece of jade and I felt afraid and I felt faded. My ex, yeah, had me deranged, full ex-worker. I knew Ben, he was in your bad book, and then you gave me that look. And the time never took for my work. So I'll keep going back to review a love in fiction. A rare find. Everything I found around you hedonistic. They were so unkind. And in that place it's not your ends. Praise some pretentious people, they never become your friends. And as for that French girl, why pretend? Though she remind me of a chick in the hookup plan on Netflix, fair pick. But if it was ever love, I shouldn't have to struggle or fight. But something isn't fucking right. Love in whatever sense in my defense. With my social status that I'd built up most of my life and my lyrics tight. Everybody around me just looked like a bunch of people that started to buy it. A calling is more than a will to survive. But then it comes to that thing called love. Why you, Kate? It's really, really a long list. It's a really, why you? It's a really, really long list. Just pray Eros ain't ill fate. You waved the carrot, I took the bait, mate. There's many versions of love. What is love? But unrequited is ill fate, and that's called Eros. And it's basically when you fall in love with an entity that don't give a toss. I think they just got their minds and sights set on being everything boss, which is cool. And I might just be like, you are the chief, and I might just be a little soldier. Wherever you go, I'm soldier, ya. If you had holes in ya, loyalty, like I said, take the muzzle off. I'm cross. There's so much skill, so much status. I couldn't keep it real. I was running away with a dream. And then just waking to tell myself why I shouldn't believe. Best intentions. There's loads of versions of this where I'm a bit more pissed, and there's other ones where I do it to a panio and I swear I was just done balling all the way through, you don't know. It's not a pretty sight. Oh, being an artist is rad. Nah, it's mostly just hard. And I think she's the wrong side of bad, not in a Michael Jackson way, more in a torture rack way. Boy, I could do that lyrical ability all day. It's a shame no one actually employs it as a proper producer, so you're just putting things on off of YouTube. It's alright, what do you used to do as your job? I was Operation Security Supervisor there to Reno. It was my sole purpose to keep sharp objects out. Like stabby objects out, which is all over the fucking news all the time. And I wrote a lot of stuff about that once upon a time. Yeah. Well, I ain't got a fucking character. I ain't took on a thing. I ain't the fucking, I ain't talk like this and go like I'm crazy. Or fucking whatever, put a persona on out there. Yeah, we're all crazy artists.